DJ Band.
What's good, YouTube fam? I appreciate all of y'all for being tied in. Before we even get to today's topic for this video, I just want to send a big thank you to everybody who checked out my last video. Man, those views went through the roof. If you haven't already, make sure you check out that video. It's titled The Real Reason Drake Won't Respond to Pusha T. Pusha T saved Kanye, but Jay Prince can't save Drake. Make sure you check out that video. That video did more views in 2 days than my last 10 or 15 videos did in the last 30 days. So big salute to you. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel right there on the bottom. Hit the subscribe button. Follow me on social media at DJ Bandana Black. And we're going to get right into the topic because I don't want to hold y'all up. Today's topic, Meek Mill is in trouble. Yeah, I know you don't want to hear that. I know I don't want to hear that either, but Meek Mill might be in a little bit of trouble. And I want to get y'all opinion on this too, whether y'all follow me with this. And the reason why I say Meek Mill is in trouble, we're going to back it up a little bit. So years ago, Meek Mill was buzzing in Philly. I'm talking about had a crazy buzz. And he linked up with T.I. He had a situation with T.I. I guess he signed to T.I. and it was slated that he was about to really take off because he was linked up with T.I. Unfortunately, at the time, T.I. wind up, I believe, getting locked up, and there was some problems like with the label or whatever like that. They really couldn't promote Meek Mill. Long story short, the whole situation with T.I. and Meek Mill kind of fell through or whatever like that, and the buzz that he had kind of went down a little bit. But he was still working hard, still putting out music and everything like that. And then he linked up with Rick Ross and MMG. So once he linked up with Rick Ross and MMG, his buzz started going through the roof again. I mean, his name was all over the place, songs all over the place. He was really slated to be that next guy because Meek Mill's a really talented person. I'm actually a Meek Mill fan. So he's a really talented person, linked up with MMG, Rick Ross and all that. And then right at like the height of his buzz, when he was dropping the album, he wound up getting locked up and going to jail. So I don't know if you know, I mean, you probably do, but when you're in a label like that, at the end of the day, it's all about business. So if you put out a project and you go to jail, they really can't invest as much money, invest as much time into you as if you were free. So unfortunately, you had to go do a little time with like that. And that project it did well. I would say it didn't do as it was expected or whatever, or it didn't do as good as it could have done. So the first situation with T.I. fell through. Second situation, MMG, he goes to jail, basically falls through. And then he gets ready to release another project with MMG. So this is like his third shot. So on his third shot, they're like, come on, Meek, like we counting on you with this one. You gotta produce with this one. So the whole thing with him and Drizzy Drake happened at that time. And in a way, it kind of hurt Drake, but it hurted Meek Mill more because basically he got cyberbullied like all summer 17 or summer 16, whatever it was, with the whole back-to-back crazy memes and all that. Basically, Drake was trying to like end this guy because, I mean, he was trying to end Drake. So that kind of hurted his album sales. And fast forward a little bit after that, then he goes to jail again. Now, I'm not saying it's his fault that he went to jail. I'm just giving you the background on the story of why I feel Meek Mill's in trouble right now. But I need to give you that information first so you can understand why I'm saying he's in trouble now. So those are 3 shots that he had, 3 chances that he was really about to buzz and really take off, and all 3 times it kind of just fell through. Now, Meek Mill, when he went to jail, he got support from not only the rap community, not only the black community, but a lot of rich people, a lot of white people, a lot of important people, owners of basketball teams, all types of that. Beyonce said free Meek Mill. You know, when the Beehive say free Meek Mill, that's something major. So the reason why I say he's in trouble is because I understand, like, when you go to jail, whatever like that, when you come out, you kind of need time to adapt to society, even though he wasn't locked up that long. But I know when you come out, you want to see your family, you want to get your business and stuff in order. And this is the reason why I say Meek Mill is in trouble or may be in trouble, because honestly, I feel, and I've had a conversation with a lot of people on YouTube, on social media like that, I honestly feel like Meek Mill's in trouble if he doesn't do something soon. Not saying that he necessarily has to drop a project or have to drop a record or something like that, but long story short, people are going to forget about him. Like right now, he has a crazy, I'm not going to say a crazy buzz, but the spotlight is on him with the whole prison reform. He got done wrong by the judge, unfair sentence and all that. So a lot of fans that he may not have had all those other chances, his eye is on him right now, but he has to do something, whether it's a documentary, whether it's like a deep interview where he kind of explain what's going on a major scale, whatever like that. Because honestly, I feel like if Meek Mill doesn't do something before the end of this summer, before summer 2018, Not saying that he's going to flop or it's going to be over for him, but it's not going to be as big as if he drops something right now, if he does something right now. So I don't know what's going on with him. I mean, I wish him the best, but honestly, he got to do something soon. Like whether it's a single, whether he does like a short film, whether he does an interview, whether he does. I mean, he hasn't even been on social media like he was before jail and stuff like that. I understand it's a lot of legal things going on. He's not totally free. He's just out for the moment, still kind of fighting the case, fighting the situation. But I honestly feel like he might be in trouble if you don't really like do what he needs to do at this point. And one of the things I like to point out too, and I don't know if anybody else noticed this. Maybe I'm the only person that feel this way. Matter of fact, comment below if you kind of caught this too. So how I was saying, Meek Mill had a situation with T.I. that fell through. He had two situations with MMG and Rick Ross that kind of fell through, and it wasn't the label's fault. I mean, one was he went to jail. The other one, he went at the hottest rapper in the universe at the moment and kind of hurt his album sales. So from a business standpoint, if you're MMG and you're Rick Ross, it's you. No matter how much you love somebody, how much you rock with somebody, you can't at the end of the day just keep investing money into them if you're not actually making that same return. Like I said, I don't know his whole financial situation like that, but I do know that a lot of his projects were slated to do more than what they actually did due to unforeseen circumstances. But the one thing that I seen is when Meek Mill got out of jail, did anybody else notice when he made that Instagram post when he was thanking everybody for their well wishes and for the free Meek Mill and all that? He thanked Jay-Z. He thanked, I think, Def Jam, his lawyer. He basically thanked everybody except for Rick Ross and MMG. Now, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Now, if y'all seen that, I don't know if it's still up on his social media, but it was on his Instagram. It was about like 2 paragraphs where he thanked everybody, saying, man, I'm finally free. Thank you, everybody. And he thanked everybody except for Rick Ross. I don't know whether it's something going on there where it's a little problem at the label or anything like that. I mean, I feel that Rick Ross is a stand-up guy, so he's going to always do, I think he's done right by Meek Mill. But I honestly hope that the best for Meek Mill, and I hope things turns out good for him. But I honestly feel, just knowing the industry and the climate of the industry right now, what's going on right now, this would be the perfect time for Meek Mill to come out. This whole Pusha T and Drake thing going on. You got Tekashi 6ix9ine out here wild and whatever like that. This would be the perfect time for Meek Mill to come out. And he got so many angles he can come out with the music too. He can still do his street stuff, but he can talk about some of the injustices and things that's going on in the world today. And not only would he get to support the people who were supporting him before, but he has a way broader audience right now. Let me know what you think. Make sure you comment below. Like I said before, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all social media networks at DJ Bandana Black. And always remember, life is what you make it, so make it. DJ Bandana Black, I'm out.
DJ Bandana.